To the Education Program Supervisor, Officer in charge for private schools of the Division of Imus City, Dr. Maranatha P. Bronzy. To our school directress, Presbyter Lily Furiol. To our school principal, Mr. Ryan B. Garcia. To our school administrator, Ms. Abigail Faye Pascual. And to our school guidance counselor, Ms. Eunice Furiol Pizol, good afternoon. Especially to our dear parents, families, and my fellow completers, a blessed afternoon to all of you. My name is Ma.Elisha Margaret A. Perez from Grade 10 Excellence, and it is my honor to be here with you today. If there was a time in every person's life that they remember most, it would be their high school journey. My parents would tell me stories of their high school experiences all the time. I bet they even know who their best friends were back then. But now that I'm the one who's gonna be finishing my junior high school studies, I look back on the 4 years that I've spent to arrive at this moment. And I therefore conclude that it can be summarized in 4 lines. As in the words of Sharon Cuneta in her song, High School Life, which goes like this. High school life, oh my high school life, every memory kay ganda. High school days, oh my high school days, are exciting kay saya. There were times may problema ka kung ang homework left undone. Free ka lang, huwag tawagin ka upang di pagtawanan. I guess these lines pretty much sums up our whole junior high school experience. The future in front of us kept shifting, and we were not sure what it might bring us. And the road we traveled back then seemed long, dark, and with nothing to guide our way. But nevertheless, we took a deep breath, a giant leap, and our lucky 2 joints as we began to devote another 4 years of our life to a journey of lifelong learning. Contrary to my previous expectations, the life of a junior high school student is not full of glitters and roses. Instead, it was a highway full of bumps and detours along the way. As my 10th grade advisor, Teacher Joy Tumamak, once said, failure is not something to be afraid of. It's okay to fail sometimes, because it is in failing that excellence is achieved. From then on, I held on to that motto like it's the mantra by which I lived. This person standing in front of you isn't a stranger to failures, and I'm sure everyone present here today is too. And every time it does its job on me, it was there to teach and not to destroy. I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for the unsuccessful times life threw at me. But guess who was there to raise me from my darkest moments and told me that I should spread my wings and try again? The Lord God Almighty. When I entered the STAR section of 4th year high school, I knew the responsibilities and expectations we had to meet in order to live by our name. I pray to God that despite these challenges and struggles presented to us, I hope that I would still be able to achieve my goal of becoming a consistent honor student. And by the grace of God, He made my dream a reality. The Maranatha Christian Academy of Imus has always held true to its excellent approach, and I immediately felt it from the moment I took my first few steps inside this educational institution. Even in a task as small as creating a poster for a certain subject or hosting a Flexi Friday program, MCANs always add an extra flair to everything they do in order to surpass what is expected of them. Why? Because that's the excellent approach. I am a living testament to this excellent approach that Maranatha has instilled in every learner it has ever taught. Juggling my roles as a daughter, student, choir member, and an organization officer was not an easy task. Study today, quiz tomorrow, rehearsals in the morning, meetings in the afternoon. That became my daily routine for a whole year. And just when I thought it couldn't get any harder, it did. And I must admit that it was both physically and mentally exhausting. There were times when I even questioned myself, why am I doing this? Why do I keep pushing myself to the limits? All of that was because I had a dream, and it was to be the best that I can be. And that's exactly what MCA did to me. They honed my talents and abilities to unlock my full potential. Just as any parent would want their child to be the very best that they can be as a son or daughter, MCA wants their students to be readily equipped with Christian values, ideals, and competencies essential to successfully meet the demands and challenges of the 21st century. Every one of us here is a product of the quality education and Christian tradition of excellence that this school has upheld since then and will continue to for generations to come. Wherever we go, the culture of excellence will always be with us, waving its banner in all its pride and glory. We will march on with our heads held high as we aim for greatness with all our might. Each one of us is a unique masterpiece that this school is proud to have molded into enlightened and empowered leaders of tomorrow. And before I end my speech, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to my father, mother, sister, to my tita Ninang, to my friends, to all my relatives who inspired me in everything. Thank you for the love and support in everything I do. I love you all so much. To my organizations, the Maranatha, High School Glee Club, and the Emergency Response Unit, I salute you all. To my alma mater, the Maranatha Christian Academy of Imus, which has been my home for the past 7 years, thank you for molding me to be the best version of myself. And I am proud to say that I will continue to be molded by this institution for the next 2 years. And last but not the least, I would like to thank the Lord God Almighty, the great provider and creator of everything, for His unending grace and blessings He has bestowed upon us. Once again, I am Ma.Elisha Margaret A. Perez from Grade 10 Excellence, Bataillon Batch 2022 to 2023. To God be all the glory.